So to explain Revelation, we'll do it real simple. And he stood upon the sand of the seashore, that is, he was numbered among the faithful of Abraham. Your seed shall be like the sand of the seashore, star in the sky. That is, you keep your salt in order to solidify your God and your faith in God. And he saw a beast rise up out of the sea. That's one that would be carried away with the tempest by every wave and every wind and every doctrine and every philosophy of men. They'll throw away their wife. They'll believe anything. Throw away their husband, replace it, and be like, this is good to you, kid. Having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. All right, so the rising up out of the sea, that's Ra. That's the Egyptian theory of evolution from the sea that's been around since Egypt with Ra. The Phoenicians actually had it. And all it does is cut your roots from the one Lord God that you're made from dust. It calls God a liar. It's a root cutter. It's evil. It's to make it where you lose all your spiritual ties, to even force your children to go to school and learn this doctrine. This is how they bewitch and enchant all your children. They begin at the schools. And any parent that gives their kid over denies God gave them the kid. 7 heads is the 7 days of the week. That is, they don't do the holy Sabbath day. They work all day, as Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and 2 say. They figured to gain every which way. That's what life was for, even to throw away their wives, commit adultery, whatever it takes. They'll kill their own kids for it. Exodus 32, Exodus 1, Exodus 5. The 10 fingers are the horns. These are the horns that they crown the work of their hands, and they crown others that make it the richer than them. They make giants, Nephilim, Nephilim games. They'll ruin and slander and murmur anyone that doesn't worship the works of men's hands. The name of blasphemy is that they go against God's commands. They're not for the Sabbath day. They're not for parental authority. They're not for spousal loyalty. They're all for taking the kid's parents away. They're all against God. They cut the root. They do Trinity. They do anything other than the one Lord God and the first and the second command, which is you're not to make idols to rule over you. It's the First Amendment to the Bill of Rights, their oath in all the nation. It's the oaks. It's the Declaration, as the Declaration says, the laws of nature and nature's God entitle you. That is the parental authority. That is the spousal loyalty. That are things like this, which they make idols to, which are lies, to rule over this. This is their blasphemy, and they love it, and they love rubbing it in your face, and they love making fun of your faith, and so forth and so on. More at electedroyalty.com.